Does it ever? Chop chop. Hope you're well. I don't know how many. I can see Grandfather, Mom, Kelly, Henry G, Josh, Marco, and Kick a Chair. Doing kicking a box. Hey Caleb, how's it, brother? Oh, I know I'm early. About 3 minutes or 4 minutes, but I'm making up for time that I couldn't get on last week. We don't have a storm, so we seem to be okay today. Just checking. How's it, Henry? Can you guys hear me, see me? Everything good? Hello, Mom. Hello, Kathleen. How's it? How's it? Hello, Shop Shop. Yeah, so today survived Teo's birthday party, hence the thumbnail. We went to go on some hippo rides. Not really. We were down at the water slides and all of that. Had all the kids there with us and family. It was good fun. How's it, Aries? Um, we had some good fun. I should actually. Let me quickly do something. I don't know how, but I will try. I need to. I'll show you guys a quick picture. But let me quickly set that up. Should be back. There's two of me. I want two of me. Okay, so remove this one. There we go. Okay, how's it on? Hey, Mr. Crow. Okay, so no, I was trying to do something quick, Mom, and I'm gonna because I want to show you guys something. Um, so I had but the problem was the photo was on my phone. So what I did was quickly send it to War Room. Then, while it's everybody here, let me image no video share screen. Got a picture to make you all laugh. Share this one. There we go. So we took Teo to the slides today, and at the slides they've got Tina the hippo. So Teo was having fun, and she got to play on Tino the hippo. Well, not really. She wasn't allowed to sit on Tino because Tino is a bit wonky and would fall over. So yeah, why is this phone now wanting to come back here? So won't you close on me, phone? But yeah, it was good. We get rid of this. How do I get rid of this? Go away now. Okay, stop sharing screen. There we go. And now I need to get back here. Yeah, Caleb, she had fun, eh? Other projects of the shop. She had fun. She we had a bar there, so we booked a spot. Um, and there was 16 of us, I think. For those of you that don't know what a braai is, it's like your barbecue where we braai meat. So yeah, it was good fun. How's it, Dad? Brian White. And the funny thing was I was wearing my board shorts, which they've got a pocket, and I wasn't carrying enough. But Bryce was carrying enough, so I used that instead. Um, so technically, I had a couple knives with me, but when we were down there, I didn't. Yeah, good. Sharing Aries channel. Let me quickly show. There we go. But now, how do I pin that to the top? Let's pin Aries to the top here. Pin this message. Dink. Even though I think all of us are going to have Aries already. Because it's also the close knife family. But still, just in case we get somebody new, they can get Aries. That's interesting. My phone just timed itself out. It timed itself out. Timed me out. Why would it do that? Somehow it's changed settings on it, which I could maybe swap over to. No, I can't. The camera on the. There's Kelly's one. I wonder if we could take a couple of YouTube channels and pin. I should actually go and pin all of these in the description of the video. That would be nice. That would be cool. Did anybody get anything new this week that they'd like to share? I didn't. Oh, I did. I got a haircut. Aries, we're going to get you there, brother. 140 is like nothing compared to 4K, so we're going to get you there. I shared your link. Okay. Everyone's mission for the week is just share Aries' link. Actually hot. Very hot here. Don't know. Oh, there goes the talkative dog again. I'm going to open a window here. Please let me know if it affects the sound. I'm worried that you're going to hear the highway below us. Just let me know how it goes. But hold on, because it's too damn hot. Okay, so that's one window. The breeze is nice. We've been having strange weather. It was boiling hot and then raining, and yeah. Also, sorry, I just need to move a chair that's in front of me. I thought. Does that sound okay? Um, Let me know if it's Thanks, Caleb. The sound, is it okay with that window open? We might have a few bucks come past. That would be nice. Okay. Thanks, Ryan. Yeah, I have got using the mic, but I just don't know with the traffic. The problem is we're up on a hill. Hence why yesterday, hey Clint, because hence why yesterday during DVDs, or actually, no, it hadn't even started yet. We heard an accident below us. Well, Tanya heard one. Um, and she put it over the groups and it, and people were down there. And I was in the shower at the time, got out the shower, and I was busy getting dressed, and she was telling me about this accident that she had heard, and she put it over the groups. And while we're talking about it, we hear, well, a couple minutes later, because there was all the ambulances and everything were there. Then we hear brakes and 3 or 4 bangs of them hitting something. So I quickly shot out of here, shot down with my medic kit and all of that. Some driver decided that, I don't think they decided, but they just didn't have their eyes open. And they crashed into the back of one of the medic vehicles, which sent that vehicle into the truck that had already had the accident into another vehicle that was passing by. That one went into the truck, another truck. So, yeah, there was quite a bit of carnage down there on the highway. So that's why I was late for DBD. Fortunately, well, one person passed away, the person that hit into everyone. And last I heard, everybody else is doing okay. I checked in this morning and they seem to all be doing okay. So, sorry if I keep flicking you. Yeah, so that's the thing with the highway below us. Yeah. It's funny, it's such a straight road, but yet people tend to crash a lot. The first accident was a blowout that caused that. Um, and the strange thing is, it's such a long straight road below us, and you're coming down a hill. So you can see for miles that there's something going on. Hi, the Fed. Hope you're good, brother. Yeah, so you can see for miles that there's something going on. Um, and so I don't know how this guy managed. I don't know if he was drinking or not. But that's quite a common thing, drinking and driving. Yeah. Although the last couple of months, the police have been very active with that, bragging on Facebook how many people they've been catching. It's good for a change, doing something. Um, so yeah, it didn't make sense that somebody could crash into an accident scene that they can see for half a mile away. But you get footballs on the road, I guess. Um, that's what it is, I guess. This phone keeps on. Um, I've never seen my phone do this, where it keeps on wanting to, after so many minutes, go to sleep. So here's a question for you. Well, I didn't see. Did anyone put any new knobs they got this week? Um, but I have got a question. So this is my Nick from Newland. custom, right? And as you can see, I use all my knobs. So look, if you look here at the bottom, right there, got a few little scratches and scuffs. Now this knife was the one that I had with me when we were camping. So I'm not surprised it's got some stuff on it. If I remember correctly. Yeah, yeah. Got a slight recurve to it. Um, but it's just a nice, hard-working knife, should I say. I haven't actually put an edge on it yet. I've left his edge, which is sharp. Um, I don't have any paper. I've got cardboard, but no paper here with me. So I definitely will cut cardboard. Hey, 1931 Leatherworks. Hey, Terry. Yeah, it's series. It's a nice size. I gotta give you grief. There's the. It's. I forgot the type of wood. It's two different woods. Let's see if I can get you. Okay, he's done this tank where we're getting too much glare. The way he's thinned it out at the back. Hey, Joe. How's it? Um, so you can see it's thin at the back and then he's made it wide again. So this was one of his first knives. Um, I asked him, yeah, it is. That's what I like about the tang on this. It's just something different. Um, I was asking him about things that he's done in this knife now that he's been making knives for a lot more years. And he did say there was a couple different things he's doing now. It is double-edged, so not too sharp, but it's sharp enough. Definitely sharp enough. And that goes all the way to the back. So the nice thing is, yeah, your finger can slide up onto it, but it's not too sharp that it's going to just slice it. Or that might, but it's quite a comfortable knife in the hand. It's fun watching the delay. So he's not. I do need to meet up with him sometime, but I think for what I would like to get this year myself for Christmas is axe. I've been chatting with Nicole, sorry, from Rutherford Ford. Um, been chatting to her, and she's got a Viking axe at the moment that I might get. I want to just see it first and then decide. Uh, sorry, trying to make things green. Playing with the G5 in my other hand. So my fidget toy. There. Hey, make it. So, oh, there. This is so strange. I'm wondering if I shouldn't close this and my phone keeps on like closing, going to sleep, which is strange. It shouldn't do. It never does it during a live. So I wonder. Just bear with me. I need to try to do something here quickly. You're going to lose me, but I'll be back. Okay, back. Now let's try that out. Hopefully that works. Is there, I take it you guys also get like a 13th check over there. A bonus, we call it a bonus. I think you guys call it a 13 check every year. I know it's not always guaranteed, but every time of the year, I look at that as, oh, enough money after all the presents and stuff. So, yeah, that's, I'm going to get one of Rutherford Forge's axe. But I'm quite curious because she says they've got a Viking axe there at the moment. So, I want to see what a Viking axe looks like because I definitely need a hardworking axe. So, because I would like to use it for like when we go camping and when we're in the bush and stuff like that. Don't know why. I just feel like I need an axe. So, just want to move the comments here quickly. We are still live, right? Hey, this phone's still doing this. Okay, let me quickly try something. There we go. Okay. So now I'm going to try that out, see if that works. Get it, but I took an old filling axe, replaced the fiberglass handle, got some ash, and made it into a throwing axe. Oh, that's cool, Caleb. Yeah, it's axes just look interesting. Um, Obviously, I'm going to need one that can be used for wood, mainly for wood. It's going to sit in our camping equipment, which we've got a couple totes of stuff that So if we decide we're going to go camping overnight, um, and we'll go camping the next day, it's easy just to load into the pickup and go. Because it's normally like a mad rush. So like in that we've got all the kitchen stuff, we've got the tents, the mattresses, all of that. So it's all pretty much next to our door, ready to go. Because a couple times now we've decided lastminute.com, oh no, we're going to go camping. We might actually go spend New Year's down there in the bush. That's the plan. Tanya mentioned it to me the other day. So I think we might just go and do that. It'll be nice. The kids can run around. Taya has an absolute blast. And try and catch some leg vines or find the hippos. But yeah, that I think is going to be our plan for New Year's. I don't know how you guys are going or what plans you guys have got. So you've still got time. if you want, you're more than welcome to come spend New Year's with us here. We can take you out into the bush, into a fairly safe bush experience. The hippos aren't normally around camp and that on weekends because of all the people and activity. I guess the only things other than hippos you got to watch out for out there would be snakes in that area anyway. Yeah, I'd say snakes. There have been some sightings of leopard, but leopard won't come anywhere near when there's a whole lot of people around. So yeah, the leopard will stay away with the amount of people that are down there. But they'll be up in the hills and that around it because there's impala, there's zebra, kudu, eland, nyala, not eland, sorry, it's not nyala. So there is game out there for the leopard. And I don't see it being a lot. Leopard. There's probably about one or two that would be in that valley. A lot around it is sugarcane farms, but it's quite a big valley too. So how how many of you got hold still? You know, so most of you know I've got the verdict, and this knife sits in my little wallet. So it sits inside, yeah, with my pen and my D5 light. But I set up one of these. The leather neck. And this is a nice little fixed blade. My only problem with this little knife is like I'd like to carry it more. Little one, it's like an Aries size. And my only problem with this knife is the sheath. So I've got some multi clip, but they don't fit it. If they do, they sit. How would you guys carry this little one? Because I'd like to carry it more. It's just, would make a nice scat carry. Looking at it now, maybe I can put some paracord on it and put my belt through it. Oh, why is this? Here we go. I think I've been missing. I had my chat sit on top chat, not live chat. Have any of you got a leather neck? Or the mini anyway. I want to play around this week and just try and see. I had the ultra clips here. So I got the ultra clip. Got the longer one. And then I got the short one. And I can open it up. So I've got the two different sizes. And what I found, I put it on here, I can only get it onto one. Unless I go across, but then I only can line up on one hole. Right? We could do it like that. Oh, I think I'm going to try that actually. I'm going to try that. I don't know why I didn't think of that with the OT clip before. How can I get my camera? I get my camera facing down. It got me thinking. Where's my? Oh well. How do we swap? Oh, I was wanting to try and get the camera facing down, but I don't have the other stand, and I don't know how to swap cameras on my phone. On here. Oh, right there. Back facing camera. No, it's not going to work. Not with this knife stand. No. No. I need to play with that next time. Cheers, Caleb. must really learn to stop fiddling with things while I'm busy at the live. Yeah, well, have a safe trip, Caleb. I'm glad he was with you for a bit. It's so cool. It's good when he gets to be with you. And please say hello to him for me. I see why I didn't use these on the OT clip. That doesn't go through there. And that's a really thin one. Yeah. I wonder if I had to get longer screws. For some reason I've got longer screws. I'm trying something. It's going to be a bit backwards though. No, it will work. Okay. So fortunately I got longer screws. As you can see there, they're just sticking out. So let me try and make this work. It goes through there. Got these little, I don't know if I should put those on or if I should put the O-rings. So I'm playing with this while we're here to see if it will work. And it's hard to show you what I'm actually doing. So I've got the ulti clip, got the spacer, there's like a little, and then I've got the screw that side. And so now I'm just trying to see if this will give me. This might actually work. Hey, nine finger knives. Hey, brother. Sorry, I'm just fumbling with something new. Level of concentration. The tongue came in. Let's make it hard to do. I seriously need to look at how. Well, I've just seen now how to do it. With the camera, it would be nice to have the camera up. Yeah. And push that through there. There's one. There. So basically, I'm just putting these rubber grommets that I'm dropping on, putting the, don't need the screw, I need the sleeve. Yeah, it's pretty much done. How's it going? Hey, good to have you on here. Yeah, so it's your first time on you. Um, but yeah, like in the description, it's just a chit chat, just nothing. There's no set program on what we're going to be looking at or doing, or hopefully you don't fall asleep. But yeah, it's just us messing around, a couple of good enough community people. Um, so I'm just playing around now, trying to see how I can make the cold steel Leatherman, how to put an OT clip onto it. Um, just trying to see how to get it to work, and then I'll carry it, scat carry. Well, that's the plan, but we'll see. Um, Now fingernails. I wish the YouTube guy would for me, but I'm not that much of a professional, should I say? Um, yeah, I love it when you watch that YouTube magic where they just bang and it's done. Um, I have got a washing basket and a kitchen, or yeah, a kitchen table as well that works like that. The washing basket, and that's very magic because I'll throw clothes in there. I go to work, come back, and the clothes have disappeared out of there, and they're all folded up and put away. I haven't shared that with anyone because I don't want anybody to steal my magic washing basket. Um, Works the same way with dishes. When the kids leave the dishes lying around in the lounge or in the kitchen, on the counter, you go to bed, you wake up, or even you get back from work and they've all disappeared. So I wish it worked like that. But yeah, so that's going to work actually. I do need to just tighten everything up. I don't know how comfortable this is going to be. Hmm. I'm going to try carry that for this week. See how it goes. I have got some more adjustments on it. I didn't even think of that because I didn't think of I think my issue was the screws. I was looking at it with the small screws and not the long screws. So the longer screws definitely make it more capable. Um, and now at least I know that can work. I must put all the screws away, or else they're going to do us disappear like my clothes in the washing basket. So all my little extra screws for the smaller OT clip I should put away in my best interest. So those are all away now. Yeah. What did you guys get up to this week? Um, Anything fun? Anything exciting? Did you do what we spoke about last week, where message people on Instagram and just reach out to them, see how they're doing? I'm playing around with settings, trying stuff. Yeah, because for us, well, I shut off to Joburg on Tuesday. So Joburg is 7 hours away from us. But I flew, so it was obviously an hour and some change. Went out there to go do work. What was meant to take a couple hours, 4 or 5 hours, ended up taking 2 days, but it got done, got sorted. Um, then flew back. So we're pretty much winding down now at the moment for the year. So things are getting a little bit quieter, should I say? Not quiet, but quieter for us. I don't think, yeah, you were moving. I'm sure you said somewhere that you were busy moving. How far was it from you well, from where you were? I don't enjoy moving, the packing and unpacking. Yeah, it's. I think before when myself and Tanya moved in together, it was nice and easy. There wasn't a lot to move, and okay, that's right. It wasn't too far that you moved away. I do remember you saying it. Yeah, after it's funny. Myself and Tanya, when we first moved in together, we didn't have much. Um, and then you build up things, and then have two kids, and they've got all their things. Um, it's amazing how much stuff you accumulate. And then, so the last place we moved from, I had a garage that was basically two garages deep, and then next to it, I had a workshop that was a double garage, but I say two deep. So you could fit like 4 cars in there. So that side I used for workshop. The other side I used for my toys, the bikes, all my race bikes, and that sort of stuff. And then we moved again now, or we bought this place. Not now, it's like over 10 years ago now. And moved to us with a smaller workshop, smaller garage. Now I can't even get into my garage because of all the stuff. But it's all, you go through the garage, you empty what you haven't used. Yeah, it's to me, that's the most important side. But have a workshop. My wife will tell you the different things, but you've got to have a workshop. But like I was saying, went from having that much workshop space to not, and then I got rid of a whole lot of stuff. But then there's a whole lot of stuff that I'm not going to get rid of. Um, I've got, I think you guys got them over there. I'm not sure, but the Yamaha DT 400 was a project bike that myself and my dad were busy with before he passed away, and we got it pretty much back, everything done on it. Um, there's stuff like that. So there's the DT 400. Um, we've got a good couple race bikes in there that mean a lot to me. So those are not going anywhere. Um, there's about 8 or 9 bikes there, but they're all one day projects. One day I'll get to them. So it's. Would you be able to build a shed there, Clint, so that you can have like a garage, or is it kind of set? That's how it is. How's it, Rolf? Hope you're well, brother. Or are you? Yeah, with the trailer. So we don't really have that trailer homes, yeah. If you want to put it that way. Um, and it's weird because I've seen people say a trailer house or home, but that thing looks like a full-on house. How? So that just confuses me a bit. With I think of a caravan as a trailer home. Is it the same thing? Um, but you see these trailer homes that have got like four rooms on them. How is that a trailer home? I'm quite curious now with that. Okay, so but Terry, it's would you guys call a trailer home like a prefab building, prefab housing? Although I think most of the housing's prefab, where because we all of ours is bricks and cement. Okay, because I know you guys build houses a lot differently to you. Um, okay, so that makes more sense now to me. That a truck can bring it through and drop it off, and okay, that could be fun. That though, having a house that you could move around to wherever you want. Um, Obviously, there'll be logistics stuff like packing everything away so it doesn't all fall over and fall around. I've got the talkative dog going. Okay, so that answers that. Why I never quite understood how it can be a mobile home, a trailer home. Because I think of a trailer home as something like a what's it? A caravan. Hey, old school rocker. Hello, Mama Lutz. Hope you're good. Yeah, I've always thought like one is like a caravan. So I should look that up. Because that would be kind of cool. You can put your house where you want to new scenery. Um, I could think of a lot of places that I could go and move that. 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 3 bedrooms. Okay. Yeah, that it's interesting because that's what I thought they were was caravans, but that definitely makes more sense. Yes. Okay. Yeah, Terry, that's okay. So we don't really have fifth wheel campers. Um, ours fit on a tow hitch, which is technically the same thing. It's technically the same thing. Um, where we've got off-road ones, and they're more used for leisure than anything else. Um, and yeah, we've got ones for off-roading, go camp in the bush with solar panels and all of that sort of stuff, which I wouldn't mind getting one day, but they're quite pricey. Um, they're brand new America, as it. Yeah, so like the off-road caravans would be quite nice. I think for convenience sake, they're very nice. We have been looking at a rooftop tent for my pickup. But the only problem with that is if you want to drive anywhere, you can't. Cheers, bro. Keep well, brother. Yeah, it's so I'd rather have the tent on top of a trailer where we can just fold the trailer out, unhitch the trailer, and go do our thing. Um, or an off-road caravan. They're quite nice, but they are quite pricey. Um, Fortunately, there's a lot of people doing that sort of stuff here, so you can pick up secondhand quite, well, fairly decently priced. Um, I do think that's going to would make camping a lot easier. So with the weather that we have, where you're going from thunderstorms and flooding and all of that, at least with a camper with a tent on top, you're off the ground a bit. There was a story, well, not a story, but when we were kids, we went camping with my dad and a couple of his friends and all of that. And it was a guy's weekend away. And we were camped next to this river, but the water got like that high in the campsite from the amount of water coming down. So my dad and them were floating a bottle of rum to each other. So when somebody wanted the rum, they would throw it up and then it would float past the tent and the next one would get it. Um, just some fun and games that we were busy with at the time. But I would like to get the camping trailer. Caravan's nice, just expensive. It would be nice because then you have it already set up, ready to go. Not a lot of packing then needed. Okay, so at least my phone is no longer going into sleep mode. I do need a setup. Like Ron's got a nice setup where he's got the different cameras around. So it's nice if you want to look down, you can. I must seriously look at setting that up. But I won't do it like now because let me just quickly grab something with this thing again. I want to just tighten it before I forget. Grabbed one of my Leathermans, the old Leatherman Wave. So this has never been used. It was one of my uncle's ones. There you can see by the. It's still so tight. This one's from 2004. I should be able to see it, but there is a date inside there. Mama Lut, it's 8:30 now. There we are. And it's 8:30 now. So when your times over there changed, it changed my time over here as well for me for doing the lives and stuff like that. Because everybody else moved over. That's like so stiff stuff. Even that's never been used. Can use it now. Yeah, so when all of your times over there changed, I had it changed the time for my live as well. So which works out nicer. Hey, Bluminati. Blue, you're always welcome to come here. Eh? Today, I think we were on. I worked it out yesterday. Yesterday was 103. Today was definitely a lot warmer. I'd say it's probably about 106. I do need to check what that works out. 6 Fahrenheit to Celsius. Yeah, it was about 106 here. See that? So everybody got a nice tan. See, I've got the wave, but I'm always carrying my charge. So I'd rather not use the wave if I don't have to. Just looking at it now. Yeah, I don't think these things have. I don't think my uncle ever used it. So it's all just been sitting here. But it's fine. The charge I carry every day. I've actually never actually looked at the wave to see what tools it says. It's pretty much the same as a charge. Well, on this one anyway. So I tell you what I don't see on here that the. No, it's got it. Okay, so I was going to say I didn't see the little screwdriver, but it's got it. And it's got the scissors. So basically, this is a charge without the titanium and the better blade steel on the knob. Huh, I didn't know that. I've never put them together to compare them. I have got the pocket clip. There's this side, I think, where you can just slide the pocket clip into it. There we go. Yeah, so I'm going to try to carry this week. Actually, quite happy that I could get it. And see how comfortable this OT clip is. I know it's scat carry. So flip it on my boat and see. Because that's the thing about this. I've been wanting to carry this now, but I've always just dropped it in my pocket, which isn't going to help me much if I need to get to it in a hurry. At least like this now. I can say I'm practicing for my Cardinal Excel from Aries with this one. So I have, I think I'm going to end it there. How long have I been out for? No, it's expensive. So that's okay. We have had a bit of a long day today. I'm feeling it. I've got my lemon juice, or lemon squash. So I think I'm going to end it there. Hope you all have a wonderful week ahead. And same mission this week. Let people know and send somebody a message and tell them you're thinking of them. You never know when that's going to brighten up somebody's day. And it probably will brighten up all of their days, but you never know when somebody's going to really need it. Be that sparkle. So thanks, Mom. Kelly. Thanks, everyone. Enjoy your week. Have it. Be safe. I meant to be saying, be safe. Oh, well, I can't remember. I'm tired. Very tired. But cheers, all. Keep up. Keep safe. Sharp, sharp. Got it right there.